to have you back. If you've joined us, it's still the African Broadcasting Network News. And now South Africans were commended by the South African National Civic Organization, SANCO, for their high turnout in the local government elections. SANCO spokesman Jabi Malangu praised citizens for the high voters' turnout, braving the cold weather to vote in the country's fifth democratic local government, peaceful elections, and maturity of the constitutional democracy and effectiveness of the electoral system. Malangu also applauded the Independent Electoral Commission for swift and decisive action taken against presiding officers and electoral staff in KwaZulu-Natal and other areas were guilty of irregularities. Malangu also thanked the South African Police Service and other law enforcement agencies for their vigilance and role in securing that the elections were held in a relatively calm and peaceful environment. He urged political parties to respect the outcome of the election results. And now, speaking at a rally in Florida, the Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump said his campaign is united despite reports of deep divisions in the party after he made a series of missteps. Mr. Trump's campaign chairman Paul Manafort blamed reports of disunity in Trump's opponent, Democrat Hillary Clinton. The U.S. media outlet said it was in turmoil after Mr. Trump repeatedly attacked parents of a fallen U.S. soldier. The Republicans have been flooding the media with reports of campaign chaos and an impending mass defection from their nominee if things don't turn out quickly. Republican office holders who must eventually answer to 13 million Trump primary voters have yet to break ranks as insider establishment operatives may be looking for the exits. Senior Republicans plan to stage an intervention to get the campaign back on message, stressing issues such as jobs and trade deals.
Maine is doing really well. It's never been so well united. We started on June 16th. I would say right now it's the best in terms of being united that it's been since we began. We're doing incredibly well. We're leading in the state of Florida. You saw the poll. We're leading in Ohio. We're about tied in Pennsylvania, but I think we're going to be leading.
The effort was led by Republican National Committee Chairman Reince Priebus and Trump allies, former House Speaker Newt Gingrich and former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani. And now the Human Rights and Amnesty International released a report criticizing conditions at the detention center on the island of Nauru. The report concluded that Australia must intentionally allow abuse of detainees to deter asylum seekers. The Australian government has strongly refuted the claims it deliberately ignores abusive asylum seekers. A statement from the Immigration Department criticized Amnesty for not consulting the government. The statement said Australia did not exert control over the laws of Nauru, a sovereign country. It said the Australian government welcomed the independent scrutiny of its facilities. Australia transports asylum seekers who arrive by boat to offshore processing centers in Nauru and Papua New Guinea. And now on some sports news.